Merry Christmas. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be looking at Scratch again, and today we will be going to be learning motions. Welcome to my second video in my series, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I'm sorry I've been posting a lot of videos, so yeah. Now today we'll be moving on. So today we're going to be learning about motions. So now, what is motions? Motion is a way where you can tell the sprites where to go and where to move. So let's say I take a go-to block, this one, and then I'll replace the number over here. I'll place it with 0, and over here I'm gonna place 0, 2. And then so we're gonna, of course, if we start, nothing happens because we don't have the events, like I said before. So we're gonna press the events, and we're gonna turn the sprite 1, or the cats, over here. Right now, as you can see, it's really far away from the center. So if we press the button, it goes to the X0 and Y0 vector, because it's talking about where it's going. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to look around for the motions on what we're supposed to do with them. So like I said, motions is just a place where you go and where you want them to go. But you can also change the steps, or you can also have ifs. So there's also an if called if on edge bound. So if you go on the edge, you go bound. So it's another thing I'm going to be talking about. And we have directions, we have Y position, and we have X positions. These two are pretty important because, these three are kind of important because we are talking about, let's say we're going to go change by X, but change Y position, and we can probably do something like this. So what we're going to do is replace that, and we actually couldn't place it in. It's not this one. Change Y, and then we're going to do is greater. So if we change Y is a Y position is greater than X positions, then tell him what to move, and then let's say just say hello like that. So other things we can say is gliding. So you can say glide to mouse pointer, then click on a green flag, so every time it goes up here, it goes ever you want. Now we can also do 0 seconds, which makes it really fast. And a lot of people do this, but if you just I'm gonna set the sprite into the very middle actually, because we're gonna need to go to the middle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the motions, and we're gonna get go to somewhere. Now, go to somewhere is a place kind of like the one that I just showed using the place. Now, we can also go to a place where we have made, so using blocks, where we can go somewhere, of course, or we can, do a lot of stuff. Now, the most thing is important is go to random position. This one is pretty important. Let's just grab and forever. We will be learning forever next series. Let's the controls. So if we just go to a random position, he will move very, very crazily. So this is why this comes to help. You glide to a random position. Then it goes very slowly and smooth. So you can make it like 2 seconds. So it goes up here, any direction you have wanted to go. And it's a cool fact about that. Stuff like also what you can do is point towards mouse pointer. the thing where you can point towards it. So let's say if I click on this and then you go take a forever, it will always point at you. It goes like a clock. Now this is what I usually do if, you know how games, they don't take their own mouse. They don't take her mouse. They make their own mouse. So, or like you know, cursors stuff. So this is how they probably do it. So you create a new sprites, and then you go make something like this, you know, like a computer shaped. And what was that? I don't know what I just had. Oh, it's probably a phone, but whatever. Yeah. So now, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be talking about the codes. So, here, like, how I'm gonna say it is, you're gonna be talking about like the motions, and you know, we also can change y by 10 like this. If we change by x by 10, stop moving, but I actually don't know what's going on. We moved the wrong one, but we can just change y or change x. Now you might be wondering, why can't we just use the move 10 steps? Like, let's say we do move 100 steps. This also works, but if you just do move, you can't really talk about a special action. Like, if you just move 100 steps, you can't go back. So, you can go like change, it's changing, but this moves only into one direction, so you can't really change the section of what it is. So, other things talking about like motions are probably like stuff, direction. So direction is talking about what the direction is. So let's say direction. Let's say the direction will be let's do 90. So you can, this is the direction, pretty much. So you can change, it's kind of like rotation. Now this is a good one. Why can't you just do the turn one? Exactly. Why can't you do the turn one? Now, let's say you don't want them to turn. You just want to set direction to someone. Because let's say if you want to turn and you do 100. So it's ever going to turn really far away. Now, if you do directions, we can do like, go to the direction. So, or probably like stuff like this. So if direction, actually no, not this one. If direction equals 50, so if the direction equals 50, then what we can do is we can simply take an if statement, talking about the statements, and if we go to starts, so direction of 50, then the cat will say hello. Now how this works is I'm going to set it to 50. And then as you can see, it moves and it will say hello. They're going to say hello. Let's just do 80. Well, it didn't say yeah, but basically if the direction is equaling to 50, then it will do it. So yeah. And why it would work. So, yeah, that is probably a lot of, it's not a lot for motions, because not that much on motions. It's just these bits. But motion is very important, like the events, because if you do have motions, you can't really technically do anything. There's no such a thing as teleporting. But, now if you say teleporting, you're going to say this one, glide 1 second to random positions. And, you know, this is not how it really works. So, the thing about motions that is very important is because it's using how mostly the stuff like operators, technically everything in this is very important, like except sound. The sound, you don't really need sound, but like sound is just for animations or like games. You put it in so it makes it flex. But motion is pretty important because technically everything it uses emotions. So that's gonna be it for today, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.